Waiting for the night bite on Bitter.
Bitter?
Yep.
Brandon went out to Bitter again.
Oh.
We took a page out of our Bitter book here yesterday or this morning. We went out to the North Shore and tried to spot a little different. And we saw a pretty good crack that had some freeze over. And we're like, well, we probably shouldn't cross this thing. And then all of a sudden, it was like a shotgun. BAM! And we ran back out of there. And then we set up on a different spot, but something about that North Shore and the main lake is like too much going on, and it's like cracking every 10 seconds. So we had a splinter go right underneath the shack, and we're like, we're gonna get out of here. So we went back to the bay, and we found this hump next to our spot from last night, and we got rocks all the way to 18 feet, and then it drops to 19, and we're sitting right at the bottom of the rocks on the transition line. And waiting for him to come in. Are you on the same spot we were on?
Yeah, it took me a while to find it because I was all screwed up about where exactly it was on the map. But I found it, and I think I'm a little closer to the edge of it.
Yeah.
I kind of drilled out till I didn't see any rocks, and then plowed down where I'm still on rocks, but on the edge.
Yeah.
And I threw my camera down and face to face with big old pike right away. So I'm like, okay.
Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Kind of early for the first bite, isn't it? Maybe not. He's running under the deucer. He's running everywhere. You saw him on the camera, and I almost think he looked like a smallmouth. But it might just be a walleye. Whatever it is, it's not small. This is freaking awesome. I think he almost hit the dead stick there. This fish is psycho. It's a pike.
Oh, it is?
It's a northern. That makes sense.
Huh.
Running that deucer everywhere. Psycho fish. Should have pulled that out earlier. Here he comes. Here he comes. Crashing all over the place. Boy. That was kind of fun.
Yeah. Some good action.
Good action. Yeah, as soon as you saw him in the corner of that camera,
He bolted.
he bit right away. Yeah.
That's a nice pike. Good pike.
What do we got? 18, 20 inches? Let's call him 20.
20. Round up.
Biggest fish we've caught this trip anyway. Whoa!
Usually he
Other
goes
way.
back in the hole.
There you go. Okay.
Some excitement.
That was exciting. Not gonna lie. That got me going a little bit. I just saw the back end of his fin as he cruised around that camera, and I'm like, didn't look like a walleye tail, but I don't know what that is.
I saw him in the foreground there, and it's just like, what the hell was that?
A northern pike. That's what the hell it was. No phrase on the line. Good to go. Well, the pike's gonna hit the tingler spoon. Maybe I'll try the tingler today. Go a little more subtle than the rattle. We'll see. That's a mini size too. That's like a 32nd ounce or something.
Yeah.
Dinky little thing. It's turning into quite the pike spot. We saw him come through on the camera. I'm wondering if this one's a little bigger. Where you at, Pikey? Get that nose up here. There it is. He's a little bigger. Not a monster pike by any means, but... Shoot, I wish I was recording on the Markham. That would have been fun.
He hammered that.
He sure did. Might have to do a pike fishing video someday. I don't consider myself an expert pike fisherman.
Still swimming around down there.
He's decent size.
Oh yeah, he is. Nice.
Fatty.
Yeah, he's a big
Look
boy.
at that chunko. Ooh, mama. We're catching fish. That's nice.
One of us are.
Brad's gonna get all the walleyes now that I'm getting the pike, though. I feel it. I feel this coming.
Oh, jeez.
Woo! Thank you.
I'm gonna laugh. He goes over and hits mine on the way down.
Please do.
I should put a fresh
minnow.
Yeah.
Pike like the Tingler spoons. Still haven't seen a walleye yet, I don't think. There was one that kind of flashed like 20, 30 minutes ago that I didn't get a good look at it, but it looked like in the distance there might have been a walleye. It was definitely not a perch. For the time being, El Pico. Still no phrase. That's a nice thing, like you catch pike in the winter and they'll just like nip it with their nose like everything else. I don't think I've really been afraid from a pike ice fishing that much. Cool. We found perches, but none of them are big enough to eat, I don't think. We've had some bites. Can't hook up. I think they're like 4 inches. One mission accomplished. We caught the perch after the 10,000 of them that we've seen. No midday walleyes. But there's still hope for the night bite, right? Shut up, wind. Unnecessary. Perch bite's really heating up. La la la. Tail. That's what you do right there. Just a dinky little tail, and then you don't care. Might have had our first real bite of the night here. 4 o'clock. Hook set, weight, and gone for Bradley B. Don't know if it was a bigger perch or a Walter. But it may be time to get serious. Can't say that I've seen one on the camera yet. Midday bite has been not super exciting.
Decent size. There's some good red in that one.
Back there again.
Yep, some good red on this one.
Oh yeah, that probably is a walleye mark, bro. Get him, get him. Oh!
Just yanked it out of his mouth again.
Oh!
This third time's a charm, right? Fisher people.
How did he not get that?
The first time he had literally pulled it down and right.
Yeah. Well, it certainly wasn't a 4-inch perch. I got a decent mark on mine too.
If this fish comes back for a third time, I'm meant to.
These fish are moving faster than the perch have been moving. He's flying on my graph. Wow. Unless the perch just all of a sudden got a shot of adrenaline.
He's still down there. If this is an aggressive walleye bite this early, it's going to be a fun night.
There's a walleye on the camera right now.
Oh, yep.
I gotta get my camera cam out, but I can't get my jig on the screen.
I need to make sure I still got bait on, but
4 o'clock on the dot.
Yep.
Cleaned you off?
Yep. I was wondering since he didn't really come back for it. That was probably him, actually.
Yeah. That's a decent looking walleye on the camera too. Look bigger than the ones we were seeing last night, but you know, it's hard to know how close they are to the camera and all that stuff.
Yep.
Well, okay. We seem to have picked another decent spot. Now that the hour has struck.
I still can't believe I missed that first one.
I can't either.
Good gravy. He literally had it pulled down right when he took it towards the bottom. I flung up and ripped it right out of his mouth.
And I saw that second bite when he dipped your rod.
He did the same thing, but I didn't give him as much time to wait this time around.
What button did you push?
I pushed the right,
the red one?
left one.
Okay, that's
left
right.
One first, and then
that's correct. Bradley caught a fish. Perch bite's getting hot all of a sudden.
You know what I did differently on that one?
What's that?
I jigged it off the bottom instead of just leaving it off the bottom and rattled it until he took it.
Meaning you were actually touching bottom occasionally?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it pays to try different parts of the water column, at least within the bottom 2 or 3 feet. Hello. Plus, some of those walleyes will sit so tight to bottom that they won't.
They could be dug in the sand too.
Come up and mark them necessarily.
Yeah.
Maybe an inch longer. He came out of nowhere too, just wham. They're aggressive when they come in. Funky dunk.
I give a 10 on the no splash.
Thank you. Transducer problem. Got him. Nice fish.
Nice.
Ugh. Same as the first two smaller ones, just from left field, just bam.
Nipped it.
They're aggressive when you get them coming through. You just got to get more coming through. Or better, right? They're skinny though. Like I caught so many thick walleyes back in November, and I don't know. We're just not catching the same. I mean, these are smaller fish than I was catching, so it might just be different class of fish. But I don't know. Are they already shedding that much weight in the winter?
Usually it's the other way around.
I mean, they load up in the fall and then might kind of fade out a little bit during the winter. So might try the head of the sucker bin now since we got plenty of them because they're not eating our set lines. We got a bigger bait down there. I'll sacrifice one. If I can get the barb and hook through there. It's a hunk of meat.
Maybe had a nip, but hey, it's more action than last time, so